Good afternoon. Here is your extended weather report for this Monday afternoon. Looking fantastic for warm weather. Here's the 4 o'clock temperature readings around the area, including 76 in Springfield, 80 down in Mountain Home, Arkansas, a crop of 80 showing up here, a crop of 90s showing up through Oklahoma and Kansas. And it doesn't stop there. It's much warmer right now through most of South Dakota with temperatures in the 90s there than it is through most of Missouri and the Ozarks, even a 90 popping up in Bismarck, North Dakota here. And this is typical of a wind reversal pattern where the warmer air is rushing this way while the cooler air is still doing this. But of course, we are going to get in on this warmer pattern here. I expect middle 80s broadly across the area tomorrow. So a similar temperature pattern to what you're seeing right in this zone here from Tulsa down into eastern Oklahoma. The clouds, high clouds at best moving in, nothing too threatening to talk about until we start getting into the middle part of the week. Let's take a look at the model data here, and we will go ahead and simulate the radar here, and I'll show you what I think is going to happen with our next rainfall, which is happening to be timed out just enough to keep us in check for our spring rain. We're in excess for the season, and I think it's going to stay that way thanks to this rain boost we'll get later in the week. So let's find some radar echoes here. There are finally some showing up across parts of Arkansas and Missouri starting in the afternoon around Wednesday, and then they leave, and then this is a frontal boundary up here, and I think that will actually extend itself a little bit more. As you can see right around here, this is Thursday in the afternoon hours, more rain and maybe some thunderstorms embedded in that. I don't think severe weather will be a widespread problem because there's not enough wind shear in the atmosphere to hold supercells together, but there will be enough unstable air for a couple of thunderstorm gusts perhaps, maybe not even cold enough aloft for real large hail concerns. And then we start getting into the latter part of the week, and that's our pattern. Now let me show you something here. This right here is a ridge of high pressure, so we're going to actually look pretty good late week Friday. This right here is a trough of low pressure, but a lot of the wind energy is on this side. The tilt is what we refer to as a negative tilt, so it goes in this direction rather than this direction, and that's a positive thing if you want severe weather, by the way, for that type of pattern to translate into the plains. And the last thing I'll take a look at before the 7-day is just that, to see what happens. This is one computer model's information here, 500 millibars. Let's take it through the present here, and you can see this is that weak system that's going to come around Wednesday. There's southern energy involved with this. That's down here. And then this system is going to drag that cold front in just briefly midweek, enough to give us a few rain showers. And then here's that configuration with that trough out west. This is Saturday morning, and this is a rather classic pattern for a Great Plains severe weather and possibly a tornado outbreak. And the thing about this, too, is that between now and Friday and Saturday, Gulf moisture, which has been kind of modified in the past with cold air blowing over the water, will have a chance by the end of the week to become more pure in nature. So it looks like the first organized severe weather of the season looks to be taking shape over the Great Plains. I don't think the Missouri Ozarks are necessarily included in that, by the way, or Arkansas for that matter. I think it'll be out to the north and west of us. Well, of course, it is something worth keeping an eye on. But until then, of course, we're going to be pretty warm. Here's the extended report here. 84 tomorrow with a breeze, 80 on Wednesday, 85 probably the warmest day on Saturday, and 82 on Sunday.